I'm Archana K, Assistant Professor in Department of Management Studies in SNS College of Technology. Welcome back to my lecture series. In my lecture series today we are going to continue on Management and Organization Behavior, Unit 3, Individual Behavior. Okay. In my previous video, last video, we have discussed on organizational behavior. Can you guess this topic by seeing these images? There are two persons with a tumbler glass of water, and one is thinking that it is almost full and another one is thinking as it's almost empty. The way they are seeing things are called as perception. Perception means how they are seeing things, then how they are speaking on things, what is in front of them, the way they are thinking. Today we are going to discuss on interpersonal perception. That is interpersonal perception means the perception can be in different ways. That is by non-verbal communication, reinforcement, questioning, opening, closing in a conversation or something, then explanation, self-disclosure, reflecting, etc. When we are non-verbal communication, we can know we can communicate without any conversation. That is by maintaining eye contact. We can we can speak, then smile when appropriate, then avoid unnecessary movement. Without communicating, what are the ways? But without any communication, we can go with non-verbal communication in interpersonal skills. Then questioning perception, the way we see ourselves. We need to question what is there in front of us and what is there in what is in the opposite side. For example, a cat is seeing his face in mirror and it is as a lion, right? That is the way we need to be. We need to know the perception on which we are and know. Next one is reflecting. Reflecting perception means reflecting on things. That is, we are reflecting on something and we do think alike. Then reinforcement. Reinforcement is that encouraging other persons to carry on a repeat the action. Then opening and closing can be classified. In reinforcement there are conversations which goes beyond behaviors. Then next one is opening and closing. That is social opening, factual opening and motivational opening. That is in social opening, how perception, how things are being, and factual is how it is seen, and motivational how can open up with and motivation can be known. Then explanation. Only with the proper explanation, effective skill in interpersonal which requires is both listening and speaking. Without listening and speaking, we cannot decide how they are and what they are. The values can be easily judged by person's explanation. Yes, without proper listening and speaking, our perception will be on something wrong. That might be wrong. So that it helps us to know whether we are listening properly and speaking properly. That is next one is listening. We should listen up things what we have seen because without seeing and listening we cannot decide whether it is correct or wrong in a conversation. That too, in individual behavior it is more important that listening to something which helps to know what is correct, and we can decide without any perception. We can think more. Then self-disclosure. Self-disclosure is it can be with how we are being boomed on something or on something Self disclosure is how we blow something, or for example it can be understood. Then here is a small assessment for you all, so that it helps to know on something, that is affective component is related to dash thinking and evaluation, feelings and emotion, intention to behave in certain way towards someone, none of the above. Summing up my today's session, today we have seen what is individual behavior, how one behaves individually, and today we have seen a small topic on perception, how perception might be in everyone's view, how they are seeing it, how they are knowing it. And then interpersonal perception, it helps us to know more on perception, and the way we communicate, the way we react, everything comes under this. So this all sum up with the individual behavior. That's a small topic on perception. Thank you all.